Adjunct Professor Moran, Microeconomics 112. In this session we're going to compare the different ways a monopoly can be regulated and the different price quantity outcomes that would result. If this monopoly is not regulated, then what will be the level of output price, total revenue, total cost, profit loss? Remember that an unregulated monopoly will price for marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Here's your marginal cost curve, here's your marginal revenue curve. Once you find this point, there's nothing, you ignore it. Go down and get the quantity of 1500. Go up until you hit the price from the demand line. That's going to be $4. So you just use that point to find your quantity and price. You don't read the dollar, and the dollar doesn't mean anything. Okay, what's your total revenue? 1500 times 4 is 6,000. What's your total cost? Well, here's your total cost at 1500. That's $3. So it's $3 per unit times the 1500 units, and that's going to give you an average total cost of 4,500. What's the economic profit or loss? Well, revenue is greater than cost, so this is an economic profit of 1,500. Okay. If this monopoly was regulated socially optimal, that's the one that is like pure competition. The decision rule is price equals marginal cost, not marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Okay, price you get from the demand line. So price equals marginal cost happens here. That's at $2.50 a unit and happens at 2,500 output. Total revenue, 2,500 times $2.50 is that right? 4,500. That's not right. Oh, time for the calculator. 2,500, 2.5 times 6,250. I'm in the wrong place. Okay, price equals marginal cost is right here. So the price would be $1.50 and the quantity would be 3,000. Okay, so marginal revenue equals marginal cost right there. Get the price from up here, quantity here. Price equals marginal cost is right here. Get the quantity here and the price here. 3,000 times $1.50 gives you a total revenue of 4,500. Well, what's this firm's total cost? Well, at 3,000, here's its average total cost. Let's say that's about $2.50. $2.50. So what's its total loss? It is losing $2.50 on 3,000 units. So its loss would be 7,500. Sorry, its average total cost would be $7,500. That's its average total cost. Quantity, this is its total cost. Its total revenue was 4,500. Its total cost is 7,500. This firm would lose $3,000. Okay, the government can't compel a firm to go out of business by sustaining long-run losses. So if the government wanted this business to sell at the socially optimal amount, which will result in a lower price than either of the other two combinations and a larger quantity than either of the other two combinations, then the government would have to provide this as a subsidy. Okay, so if this was fair return pricing, what would the price quantity combination be? Fair return pricing happens at price equals average total cost. But this is not productive efficiency. Productive efficiency is where this is minimized, which doesn't happen because of the shape of these cost curves. Average total cost min happens over here where it crosses the marginal cost curve. But because this is a negative slope, the intersection of marginal revenue and marginal cost has to happen to the left of that point. You can't get this over here. Alright, so here's socially fair. Socially fair is when price equals average total cost. That would happen at $2.50 and 2,500. 2,500 units at a price of $2.50. 2,500 times 250 is 6,250. Its total costs, well, that's price equal to average total cost, so its total cost would be the same. And so there would be no economic profit or a loss. But there would be a normal profit. A normal profit is an economic cost required to induce someone to become an entrepreneur compared to remaining an employee. Right, the advantage and disadvantage of marginal cost pricing. Okay, the advantage of marginal cost pricing is socially optimal, the one that is like pure competition, is it will result in a lower price and a greater quantity than either unregulated monopoly or fair return. Well, the advantage and disadvantage of our... Okay, but the problem here is it compels the firm to sell at a loss. Which can't be done in the long run. So the advantage of cost of service is the price is lower than unregulated and quantity is greater, but it's not as good as pure competition. And the advantage here is there's no economic profit or loss. That's why it's called fair return. Cost of service is also called fair return. A review of monopoly price quantity determination under unregulated and regulated conditions. The two regulated conditions are socially optimal and fair return.